Hello everybody, this is me, Mamba201, and today we are going to review the Combaticons from the Combiner Wars line. And now, as I was saying in my previous video, I fucked up his arm. So it's not straight, so I can't tab it anymore like this arm can. Do not try to take these arms off, as you will end up with the same fate I did. And that was considering I wasn't even using that much force. So yeah. So most of these guys are repaint slash retools. Them two being the retools, and these two being the repaints, and him being a new mold. So let's get started. Basic articulation, boom, boom. You already seen his face before. Paint scheme, overall great representation of Vortex. Preferred if they change the front of the cockpit, but I'll show you that later when you do transformations, or when they're transformed. Blast off. Now, look at his face. Ah, crap. Ah, it's not wanting to fucking in. Why the hell is it not wanting to zoom in? Okay. There we go. You know, it's Slingshot's head. Yes, that is right. He's a repaint of the Slingshot figure that they made quite a while back. So that being said, let's check out Swindle. And Swindle's head does look pretty good, but I think his nose is too thick. That's my only complaint, and I'm actually thinking of getting a replacement head for him on Shapeways. Same thing with Blastoff over here. So yeah. His I don't need as much, whereas this is driving me freaking insane having that. But anyways. As far as the body mold, he's similar to Rook. He has the same points of articulation. But one thing he does do differently is, well, one, he actually has peg holes in his hands. Not like Rook's where it was like the hole was inside the fist, which is weird. And yeah, and also he transforms, of course, a different vehicle. He's a Jeep. And I find this version of Swindle kind of big compared to previous Swindles, but you know what? I don't mind it. It works. Now, however, for Hound, because they did a Hound repaint of this figure, I don't think it works for Hound at all. Hound is not bulky, at least in the upper area. If you want a good Hound figure, go get the Universe 2.0 Hound. Great figure. Anyways, let's move them along. And we get Onslaught. No, hold on. So yeah, you can see Onslaught. I did a custom paint job on his head. Tried to make it more show accurate, but still retaining with the toy accurate color scheme. Yeah, I'm kind of blending both in. Kind of interesting. Anyways, that's the only custom paint job I did on him. Same articulation as Hot Spot. Although, there is one new added thing. And this actually helps majorly. Heel spurs. That's right, he got heel spurs. Which, oh my god, helped so tremendously with balancing him. Although my legs on my copy are kinda loose. So yeah. And Onslaught has his classic gun sticking out from his back, as usual. And yeah. Let's check out Bra. Alright, there we go. Nice. Yeah, do some custom work there. Originally, this was just all black with the red visor, whereas I did a reddish orange for his eyes, and then I used a regular orange for his head, the top part of the head, you know. And then I used I darkened my red I had, and that's how I got that like brownish red color for his mouth. And yeah. However, there's one glaring flaw about the toy. Let me lift his arm up. Let's get it up all the way. Get into some light. Yeah, you see that giant gaping hole? Yeah. The one really big flaw about this figure. There's another flaw too, but this one's the one that annoys me the most. But there's a simple fix to it. Boom. Done. Okay, let me lift that up. Fills in the gap nicely. So that's what you guys do to fill in the gap for Brawl here. Pretty nice. It's a very good representation of Brawl, and one of the more interesting molds from Combiner Wars. Not the worst mold. People say this is the worst mold. That would have to go to the breakdown mold. And also the helicopter mold for its QC. Oh, not QC. That technically I did break that. But I think this figure could have been more designed better. Mainly in how it locked, because you always have to be careful with that, and the little kid is gonna break that, like, no problem. So, yeah. As far as everybody else in the planes and the land vehicles are actually designed pretty cool. Without further ado, let's get these guys into vehicle mode, and we'll show the transformation since everybody else transformed a mold of theirs earlier. So yeah, let's begin his transformation. So you just keep that there. You fold the arms. You push his head. Bring that up. Turn these. Push them in. Push them in. You do what you did with the Lambo, which is what's his name, Dead Ends mold. First you actually want to turn this waist and then get it like that, so it's kind of sitting there like that. And then you do what I was doing just 2 seconds ago. Man, okay, his legs will be in. Okay, there we go. Make sure everything tabs in. And we got Brawl. Pretty nice tank. You can't turn his turn. You can't turn this part. But this can go up and down. Does roll. And he's overall a nice looking tank. And now we'll be right back as I gotta transform everybody else. They are all in their vehicle modes. So since we looked at Brawl already, let's look at more Blastoff. Blastoff is a fighter jet instead of a space shuttle, which, since the Combaticons are called Combaticons, we have no, what are they called? Space shuttles that are military use, because, you know, we don't fight in space. Yet, anyways. So yeah, so for now, a fighter jet actually fits in a lot better. So I'm not actually mad about him being a fighter jet. Initially, I kind of was. But you know what? After thinking about it for quite a while, this works a lot better. Now, however, in the future, if, you know, like in sci-fi movies, we take our fights to space. In that case, you could do the shuttle. Otherwise, for now, just leave him as a jet. Okay, next we got Swindle, which I forgot to put his head back in. Ah! Okay, so we got Swindle. Looks like a Jeep, looks pretty cool, although you can blatantly see his hands. Other than that, that's the only complaint. Wish they would have painted the rims. But I guess we can't have everything. And we got Vortex, which the only reason that's sticking out is because, again, I broke it. Me being a dumbass. And yeah. So, pretty cool. Put him off the side. We got Onslaught here. So you can raise this. So it does raise. You could also just raise the cannon. I find it odd how this is the front end of Hotspot, but then this is, and then this is the back end of Hotspot, but then this is the front end of Onslaught, and that's the back end of Onslaught. Interesting. Rolls well. Again, wish the rims were painted. And now we're going to get into the configurations for all of them, into the parts, but I'm not going to show because I've shown them 1,000 times. He's the only one I'm going to show, but I'll do that after I get these others into their combined one. Okay, I forgot. His chest transforms differently, so I will show you that. So these, you know, were kind of like that or whatever, right? So then you detach that, put the arm down, push that there, put that on top. Same peg as, what's his name? Defensor. Boom. You do the same second verse, same as the first. Boom. The legs are exactly the same, but the part that's different is this chest piece. So, okay, I'm turning these down for now, so then flip these out. So that's an easy turn. Alright. So you don't want to plug these parts yet. Now you want to pull that down. That makes this crotch piece. Pull that down. Turn these. Turn that. Boom. There you go. There's Bruticus. And we'll be right back as we'll start with everybody else. Alright, so now we're going to do Brawl into Leg mode. Now it's very simple. You just move these two parts. Move to the back. Crap. Okay, realign everything if it gets out of order. You could move that up like that. And then do that. I think that's actually supposed to do anything in leg mode. And then you just plug that in. Do the usual stuff to get that up. Boom. There we go, 2 legs. So now let's plug in the legs. Get the arms in. Once you push the arms in, this tab you want to connect into there. Boom. Secure. And now let's get the next arm. Okay, it's not going. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And do the same thing. Now my copy does kind of lean over a bit. I don't know why the hell he leans over, despite him not being back heavy at all. I think it's just how the ratchets are in him. Because he can either be kind of standing up a bit too far, or he's going a bit too far back, you know. Yeah. All sorts of shit. And yeah. So let's get a good view of that face. It screams so much Bruticus. And it's originally a dark gray, which I didn't like, so I painted it silver. And you can see some of the paint scratching off. That's just from overtime wear. But yeah. Overall, love this figure. Now let's go over his articulation. Now his legs. You could actually get better leg posing, as you could actually raise this, so then you can get it to at least about here before the leg starts colliding with the body, which is much higher than the. Oh, wait, crap. Yeah, you guys can see that. There you go. You can go much higher than Defensor could, just due to you could actually move the waist area. And then his arms have the same. You could do 360. You can move that up. You can move that up. His head is actually on a ball joint, so you can look down. You can look up, kind of. side to side, and 360 degrees. And yeah. Combiner Wars Bruticus is probably one of the better figures in the line. Ah, crap, and I don't know if all the Bruticuses have the issue of the lean forward. But mine certainly does. And it kind of really annoys me. I don't know why he does that. He just does it. It's like, yeah, it's like they did the ratchets in a certain way, so then you can't exactly get them in a pose. Man, it's like you can't get them in a decent. Okay, I may have fixed the problem. You have one leg back like how it was. You have one leg forward, and you got them straight. So yeah, other than that leaning problem, that's the only thing. And he's probably the best proportionate out of all the combiners. And yeah, I mean, you could debate whether or not Superion or Bruticus are more proportionate, but yeah, that's them too. And overall, he's probably one of my favorite out of the Combiner Wars line. However, we still got 2 combiners to go. Computron and Devastator. And he's a must pick up, as it's frickin' Bruticus. Why not pick him up? And yeah, the Damages are one. Peace out, guys.